welcome to the Ashley Effect podcast, where motivation meets girl talk and real conversations happen here, and where community is everything here. So, in this episode, number 6, I am basically going to talk about balancing life, balancing goals, and balancing growth, okay? For all of you that have known me, you've known that I have gone through several different occasions of my life, several different things that have made me or broken me. I have also been through some good times and been through some bad times, just like everyone else, right? And I'm going to talk about my goals and where I'm at in life and how do I balance everything? Because I hear a lot of people tell me, Ashley, you do too much. Ashley, you do X, Y, and Z. How do you find to do B, C, and D? You know what I mean? Sorry, that came out a little wrong, but that's how I portray it, okay? So, for me, balancing being a student, being a coach, being a tutor, hosting a podcast, and dog sitting and babysitting, managing it all, I don't know how I do it. I just do. Like, I like being busy. Yes, I have learned from the past that sometimes not always being busy is good. So, for me, I think of it as, okay, well, I'm going to plan out my week. For those of you who really know me, I am a planner. I plan months in advance on what I'm going to do, vacations, all of that. I plan with money, all of it. Okay, so for me, I have to plan out my weeks. I have to plan out my days to a T. Like, I have to know like what I'm doing. And throughout the years, because I've always been like this, but throughout the years, I have learned to say no. I have learned to say no. Like, hey, I'm sorry, but I need sleep. Or, hey, I need to prioritize on studying. Or, hey, I need to prioritize with my family. You know what I mean? So, for me, trying to balance everything isn't always easy, but I just want to be real about it. So, yes, Monday through Friday, yes, I do work. But Monday through Friday, I also go to school because I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree. Yes, sometimes it may look hard because some days I may have to tutor after work. Some days I may have classwork and tutoring. Then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, some Fridays, I have football games. Or when it's basketball season, I have basketball games. By the end of the day, how I manage is, okay, if I want to be successful, these are all the aspects. Sorry, I talk with my hands, but these are all the aspects and areas that I need to hit to make me successful. Yes, tutoring, I love it. I see growth in my kids. My kids see growth in themselves. So therefore, I'm doing it not for me, but I'm doing it for them because I know at the end of the day, if I believe in them, they're going to believe in them, right? Another thing that I wanted to touch base on is, yes, I do a lot, but I also make time for what's important for me. A lot of you know that church is important for me. So church can be on Wednesdays. I may not go all the time, but if I have time to listen in on the TV or my computer or my phone, I am going to do that. Sunday is rest day. I don't know if you guys think of that, but I do. I think of Sundays as rest days. Sundays relaxing, catching up on laundry, catching up on homework, catching up on sleep, you know? Even my Saturdays look like that. Like, my Saturdays have just gone with the flow. And so for me, where I just can be jumping to one thing to the next, I'm totally okay with that. But in the long run, I know that one day when I build my own family, when I do get married one day, yes, something's going to have to give. But right now, it's hustle mode. Right now, it's grind mode. And if you're one of those people that is hustling and grinding right now, whether you have a family or not, that's great. But make sure that you prioritize time for yourself. That's the main thing that I've learned over the years is I was always feeding into other people. Feeding into other people's cups, watering the grass where I shouldn't have never been watering the grass at, but I did, you know? So now Ashley has learned, sorry, I don't know what's on me, but Ashley has learned that now it's time to take back what's for me. And I've been doing that for the last maybe 2.5 years. So for me, I've learned, okay, I can manage school, coaching, and work. But there comes a time where throughout my day, okay, I cut off schoolwork, or hey, tutoring is going to be from this time to this time, or hey, after cheer practice, there's no more cheer. I don't want to talk about it. You know, just let it be. We'll see each other on Thursday or see each other at the game. You know what I mean? I've also learned that I can't always do it myself, and I tend to want to do everything myself. I tend to want to be controlling, but in that case, like, that's not always the scenario that I'm looking for, because I do like to take charge. I don't know if it's just because I'm an only child or maybe because I was born in October, but I don't know. But I've just learned over the past that, like, it's okay to have people help me. It's okay to be like, Ashley, like, you know, you got to slow down, like, for my family or my friends to tell me that, you know what I mean? So for me, I have learned to slow down. I have learned that it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to take a season off. It's okay to take a semester off. It's okay to not take 6 tutoring kids in a whole month. You know what I mean? Like, right now, I think everyone's just on the go because of our society and what we're living in and our struggling times. But this podcast episode is for you to know that it is okay to still juggle everything, but make sure that you are spending time for yourself. Make sure, if you believe in God, that make sure you're spending time with God. Make sure that you're taking that time off. I feel like everybody needs a mental day, y'all. Everybody needs a mental day. Everybody does. Somehow, some way, take a day off. And if they fire you, baby, you can find another job. Because there's thousands of jobs out there. Just like there's fish in the sea. I don't know. That's just an expression that I used. But, yeah. So, therefore, if you're in a season where you're trying to figure things out, this episode is for you. It is okay to be in this season where you're trying to figure things out. It is okay to hustle. It is okay to make time for you, your family, your friends, your man, your girl, or whatever, or your kids. But make sure at the end of the day that you are spending time for you and you only. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to work as hard as you. No one's going to believe in you as much as you do. No one's going to know right from wrong like you do. No one's going to know the ins and out. No one knows what you're thinking but you at the end of the day. No one knows how long you work. No one knows the amount of hours, the amount of time that you put into something. So at the end of the day, give yourself some grace, but also too, keep pushing and know that just take it one day at a time and know that God is here for you if you believe in Jesus. Or if you don't, meditate, do something, read a book. But just know that I'm also here for you too. If you ever want to reach out or say, hey, I'm struggling with this area, I'll try to help you out the best way that I can. So until then, remember to love yourself always and to take time for yourself. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.